That's what I call music.
1983 and the compilation album changed forever. No more dodgy cover versions of the latest hits. On Now, it was the real thing.
11 number ones from Duran Duran.
Nows came out at a rate of 3 a year, so 35 years later, here we are at Now 100. This is their London base. How many of you are there here?
There's only 8 of us.
Right. Steve Pritchard has been there since Now 20 and has a theory why it survived.
It's that strange mix of current music, because Now's always about currency, and nostalgia. So mums and dads remember their first Now, and then maybe want to buy it for their kids or for the family in the car.
Now 44 with the number ones from Steps. Now 44 was the biggest selling Now album ever. Released in November 1999, people bought it for their millennium parties. Robbie Williams has made the most Now appearances with 31, and Now 48 even became a crucial plot point in Peter Kay's Car Share.
Track 2 is From Me to You. You're a star, my boy's Kelly. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the heart.
It's still a big deal for today's chart stars to appear on a Now album.
As a teenager, I wasn't very up to date with pop culture, and I love it now, but there was a lot of things I didn't really know about. But Now was one that I did. So when my manager was like, we're going to be on a Now, I understood that, and it was very exciting.
It's so exciting because as a kid, you know, you buy those albums and it's like you're everything. Like, you know, I remember when I got one with the Spice Girls and all of that.
Now 34, 42 hot new hits. And if you've ever wondered who picks the tracks,
compiled by Jenny Fisher for Now Music.
Although she rather downplays the power she has.
We use total sales today, the current chart position, the highest chart position.
Do you ever just go, I love that track, that's going on?
Well, no, because it's not our decision. We can't take our personal preference into consideration on this.
Most music fans seem to remember their first Now album. This was mine, the original, from 1983. So I thought I'd go out and about and hear people's memories.
Oh, this is the very first one. It was literally the first one we got on cassette. Karma Chameleon, can't argue with that. Too Shy, Kajagoogoo. Slightly dodgy.
Hush, hush. There would always be the best side of it as well, so it's usually the first disc was the best disc.
Every Christmas I get one, every birthday.
Who would give you it?
Grandma. Grandma or my dad.
Had Grandma ever heard of anyone on it?
Definitely not, but my granddad liked the Sugar Babes.
I think it's about now 68, Atomic Kitten. It was on a Walkman.
Liam Payne appears on Now 100 and thinks the series was ahead of its time.
Actually, that was the world's first playlisting almost a little bit, which now is, you know, the theme of the industry for all your different platforms that you listen to music on. It's all about playlisting, so they've kind of kicked that off really if you think deeply into it.
And now believe they will survive because with so much choice out there, many consumers actually like the simplicity of it all being done for them.
People always need a guide of what to listen to. And Now provides that guide. I mean, if you look at where it started on vinyl, went to tape, mini disc, VCD, all these weird and wonderful formats that have been and gone, and it's still going 35 years later.
The next goal, to make it to Now 200 in the year 2053. Now that's what I call a long way in the future. Colin Patterson, BBC News.